In class, we've been talking about going to college, and we have looked at the cost of attending college. We've discovered it can be quite expensive. However, there are ways to help you pay for college. This 21st Century Scholar site is very, very important to you. If you take a look at the address bar, the URL is learnmoreindiana.org/scholars. This site is for Indiana students who qualify financially for a scholarship. If you are in a certain income bracket, you can get 100% of your tuition paid for at a public Indiana college. That means if you were to live at home and go to IUK and you met the qualifications, 100% of your college would be paid for. So this is really important, and it's important for more than one reason. You can only apply for the 21st Century Scholarship when you are a 7th or 8th grade student. After that, they make very few exceptions. I think one exception is if you are a foster child and you're living in a foster home. So let's take a look a little bit around this site. The questions you have this week will be researching this site, brochures that I sent you from this site, because I want you to be familiar with this. It's important that if you qualify, you don't overlook this resource. This resource could be worth over $40,000. IU and Purdue are a little bit over $10,000 each year, and this will pay for 4 years of tuition, 100% if you qualify. So as you look around this site, you will notice that you have some options down here in gold. If we click on Enroll in Program, it will talk about what are your requirements for being able to apply. You'll see that number 1 is be a resident of Indiana both when applying and receiving the scholarship. So this lays out the requirements. Notice the one down here is your income. So it says household size. What is a household size? A household is how many people live with you. If you have a parent and your parent takes care of your grandparents, grandma and grandpa, that could be 3 people. If you have 2 parents, that could be 4 people. Then you get to count each child that lives in that house. And so if we take a look, if we have two parents and 2 grandparents, that gets you up to 4, and you have 2 children, that is 6 people living in that home. If we take a look at the number 6, we go over here. If your parents earn $63,992 or less, you would qualify for this scholarship if you are a citizen of Indiana. There are some other options up here that could perhaps get you as a non-citizen this scholarship. Notice if you have more than 6 people living at your home, then for each additional person you get another $8,177. So this is your requirements. If we take a look at Scholar Resources, I'm going to pull some material from that and attach it to a future assignment. That is a lot of brochures, posters, and things like that. Events, they will help you fill out your forms eventually. If you take a look at middle school, it tells you that right now high school is right around the corner, and it says make sure you make your Scholar Track account. Make sure you do that with your parents, please, because there will be a password that you need, and we don't want to lose that because we want you to have this available to you when it's time to go to college. Here are tips for you to stay on track as a middle school student. You will be using that soon. And you just click on the link, and it starts talking about here are your things that you have to do to get this scholarship. Okay, so if we go back a little bit further, if we look at high school, there are some requirements when you're in high school, and right here's 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Things that you must do. I would say that all of the things each year take about half an hour overall. Can you afford to invest about a half hour to an hour each year to get $10,000 each year for college? I hope so. So this is the site we're going to be using because I feel it's extremely important. This will pay for your tuition. The college will sometimes give you the room and board, your dorm and your food, if you qualify for this. But maybe that's the only thing you have to take a loan out for if you do get this scholarship. It's very, very important that you understand how valuable this is and you talk to your parents. So this is what we'll be looking at this week. Have a good day.